Can't do a hushed voice. So I'm gonna add a little. Gonna go back to this. This is the most engaged narrative I have so far. 521 things.
Days from the author's laptop, right? Yes. However, there are slight dimension shifts and you find yourself laying down on a hospital bed. From within, the multicolored blobs appear in front of you. The voices morph into sight before your eyes, some scary, some calm, some happy, some boring, but all crisp and clean as if they are using your real insides as an external speaker. Enthralling.
Okay, edit adventures. No, I think it's in settings. Oh, let's ramp it up. There we go. And then, oh, it's probably, that was good.
Days from the author's laptop, right? Yes. However,
RPG stats. There we go. Now, let's go.
days from the author's laptop, right?
Okay, so
Yes. However, there are slight dimension shifts and you find yourself laying down on a hospital bed. From within, the multicolored blobs appear in front of you. The voices morph into sight before your eyes, some scary, some calm, some happy, some boring, but all crisp and clean as if they are using your real insides as an external speaker. Enthralling.
I've really stuck to the story of late, so it'll be interesting to see how this behaves in do and in say. Oh. First typo.
Greater than you say, GPPD morning machine elves. What's the news for today? Has Parents made it back from his silent retreat? Zero Rig. There is no zero in this news desk. Pleasure meet you. My name is Spaz and I can only say we haven't yet dismantled the current legal system. But you are a lucky one for witnessing this once-in-two-lifetime moment as we switch over. I shine alert attention, please do not start drinking the news. Greater than you say, how about the traffic in pollen form? I may need to buy a Schlem or two. Zil grins and throws his hand up. Oh, you really need to invest in a space filter. Some people can get allergic from just a drop and refill the atmosphere with all different kinds of pole. He stops and gives you a quick wink. I shine alert attention, the all eye is watching you. And it can read your mind. Well, are we reading it correctly? Greater than you say, You close your eyes and feel that soothing impression of hands open over you, protecting you from all the dangerous knowledge that exist. They are tightening. Yes, just like that. They aren't closing. No, you have more to say. Wake up. Wake up, damn it. To be continued. Bubbles. Air filters.
And your almanac will visit your town. Everyone who has already coagulated. This is must drop by cursor or their statements. Client should please to you all. Patriotic Keening. Oh, that was supposed to be
Greater than you say repeat iteration, sounds of the violence index. This can't be the end. Black this dot can't be dot the dot end. No, this is the interstitials. The meat of happenings happens in the daily brief. Go get coffee. _ coffee. BRB thanks for the coffee break, Jane. I'm in it, I'll be back to you. I'm back. Thanks for your concern. No prob. Thanks for a dynamic entry. Black this dot can apostrophe T dot the dot the dot end. Rest T-E-E-E. Rest in pieces, Grasshopper. And thank you for your company. Run into the night. Oh shit. Hello? Runtime wave 0.
B-run.
Transdermal Transmat 4904M hello. You at what? From the passageways of time has been cased on you and you by those in your past. Give my regards to Jane when you get there. You clutch at the edges of the current time frame. No, it is not yet time. I still. But this happens all the time. But this is not happening all the time. By Birdwatcher by Carolly word count, 2650. Blinded by the light, Norman sight readies to work in workingman's club called Hot Buys. That moment fades from now and we fade from then. It's hard to remember the beating of my own heart. I'm drifting back, slowly but surely moving in time with the natural rhythm of her velvet gears, and normally I would have restrained myself from falling under her mellifluous spell once again, but there's a new stitch in this particular cloth. 2 cherries come to bite my cheeks. I can't hold back.
Those 2 cherries. Middle by the cheeks is one, but not the other.
Norman, are those 2 cherries literal? Are the cheeks? Is one but not the other? Norman, even if it was, what would that entail? Norman, is this sentence too long? Yeah, they're going to try to increase my word count here. Tick, tick, has this stopped yet?
Oh, that's supposed to be a speech thing.
Hey, I hear if you use smile. Hey now, don't try to change the rules in the middle of the game. That's not what I meant by increasing your word count. What don't count? Oh, this is just great. Just freaking great. I deleted 2 characters and this new one refuses to follow the rules. Let me clear this up for everyone. Quotes do not count towards your word count. If O then V equals O. Do planes count? If so then K.
Yes. Let's do our first do.
Greater than you yell Fukia.
I should have been like,
Norman says, Fukia. Norman says, Fuuakia. Norman says, Yippee-IPDA. Tag emote responding sarcastically to them, maybe understanding the vileness of the beast too. That's angelic. But you didn't hear it from me.
Practice your complete book scales. We'll say with happens. Let's see what happens. A very limited voice today. Not like I was yelling.
Greater than you practice your complete Fouquier scales. Dr. William Carlos Williams strolls through the market as he is about to board his flight back to Earth. Moments later he dies because the future is ridiculous. Williams assembles his vein in front of him, gripped tightly between hairy thumb and forefinger. Bright red with little black spots, like little olives floating in mud. They are warm between his palms. Greater than you say is been what the kids call it nowadays. The clumsy waitress bumps into you, and her skin glides across your forearm. A strange tingling sense washes over your body. The sensation goes away almost immediately, but the pounding of your heart slows down to a crawl, and you can feel your face muscles quiver internally. You briefly question whether you are having a heart attack or an anxiety attack or an epileptic seizure. Are you okay? You stare at her eyes.
For those of you just tuning in,
Greater than you say, oh yes, I'm just here to make a deposit.
Diner Savings and Loan. Millie's Diner Savings and Loan.
You pull a small briefcase filled with banknotes out of the dark shadows that seem to be closing in around you. What the hell do you think this is, a bank? She laughs through a pretty smile and taps on your arm on your tattoo. The surprising warmth from her tap stings your cheek and forearm tattoos with a pleasant, although irregular rhythm. You can almost hear her heartbeat from where you stand. Who are you anyway? Greater than you say, I'm Norman Monroe, my account is redacted, I entered an account with you yesterday. I have stuff in my safety deposit box behind the rice cooker. Oh Norman, right, yeah, so the deposit then? Yeah, sure. Sure, did you want cashier? She points at the briefcase expectantly. There could be anything in there for all she knows, and for all you know as well. You shrug back at her and mumble out in peevish yeah.
Do you recall I'm depositing this? But do recall I'm depositing this.
Greater than you say, but do recall, I'm depositing this. But what happens if you don't take it out again? How many tattoos do you have? You ask as her face momentarily contorts and then is calm once again. It's been 2 years since my last treatment. I'm not supposed to get another one for at least 5 years or strange things start happening. She smiles wickedly, some knowledge beyond what you know glinting in her eyes. A shudder runs down your back as she continues.
To answer your question, I don't take it out, you still keep it for me. It collects interest. And I need to send you a letter stating annexed it. I think. Shouldn't you move this? Or do the bank keep separate?
Greater than you say to answer your question. If you don't take it out, you still keep it for you. It collects interest, and you need to send a letter stating you're next of kin, you think. Shouldn't you know this? Or do the diner and the bank keep separate?
The waitress goes to the kitchen to ask the cook about bank interest. Oh, God.
Greater than you say the waitress goes to the kitchen to ask the cook about, what the fuck did you put in her food? You ask, regardless of the rage burning far down in your soul, you're not willing to ruin that gal's larynx. Doesn't she have a fucking kid to feed or whatever? Well, you'd hardly let me poison her. The most toxic thing I can slip in there is aspirin. However, it seems that what started as unease has transformed into rage once again.
Who's food? Who's poison? Sorry, just testing out my boy.
Greater than you say who's food, who's poison. Expression darkening into one of pure menace, you arch your eyebrows and gaze at her with a look designed to intimidate. Anyone who fucking crosses me would get the same. You know it have been a while, but trying to remember yields no recollection of ever feeling so angry before. An emotion more suited to battling werewolves rather than staring out dormil-aside into car seats during the start of an arbitrary, shit-colored morning.
Convince waitress to please deposit your money.
Greater than you convince waitress to please deposit your money.
Clipboard. No rules. Convince. Deposit money into Millie's diner savings. Come on, you can do it. Do it. Or did I turn it on?
Greater than you deposit money into Millie's diner, savings, and loan.
You're kidding me. Let's confirm that. Are we?
Greater than you deposit money into Millie's Diner, Savings, and Loan.
3 times a charm.
You deposit money into Millie's Diner, Savings, and Loan.
You're fucking. Oh, wait. Let me do this. Better work. It's also very likely that it doesn't know what I'm saying anymore, because it was long ago that we mentioned this.
Greater than you deposit money into Millie's Diner, Savings, and Loan.
Parse. Ask to see bank and diner manager.
Greater than you ask to see the bank and diner manager.
You're kidding. Is it because, alright, I guess let's turn it off. Let's see, this might be a... No. I'm getting tired.
Greater than you ask to see the bank and diner manager.
Gonna wrap it up pretty soon. Turn it off, I guess.
Greater than you ask to see the bank and diner manager.
No. That out.
You ask to see the bank and diner manager.
Wow. It doesn't know. This is the longest it's ever been stumped. Okay. Maybe I broke it. Maybe the very act of turning on the dice is like, now we must add. Maybe it's all used to Cobralingus now, and now it doesn't know what dice are anymore. We'll see. Filter. Throw. No. Filter. Let's explode. Let's explode the place. This needs a little bit of poof, oomph, zoom, something like that.
Filter, explode.
Oh God. Norman ties his shoes. I broke it. I broke it for all time.
Norman ties his shoes.
Reboot. Oh, yeah, reboot. Places are coming through.
Reboot.
Alright, how about, start, and what, and we'll write a piece from Daolin's Taipei. I've never read this before. Slightly intrigued. Filter. In.
Start, inlet, believing that all the seniors' friends and acquaintances, which included all. Assignment realizes that the spacing between the lower part of sharp or flat and between the figures seems random. Instinctively, assignment orders self to type the 1-2 beat on a cymbal or snare 12 times in half remorseless silence. Assignment. It thinks. Hitting lower pitched instruments on the end is easier, due to larger striking surface, than hitting high pitched ones.
We rebooted it. Alright.
So play them quietly. Let the eggheads find out why. Unconsciously, mouth moves to begin emitting the random discharges and heart pumps. Pump, pump, hit your snare, sinking mid-gray plastic bottom into semi-lucid field of uninhibited consciousness.
It's high school, so filter, drug, oldie but goodie. That's the police.
Filter, drug, Adderall.
Now I'll get him drumming.
Sodden is the perfect description for the effects of this drug. Everything comes in brown, blurred around the edges but amplified so that everything you do, even blinking, feels purposeful.
I don't know about that.
Assignment calls a friend. Assignment, given the uninspiring theme of C front and center, ordering myself to stop compulsively searching for patterns in sections, and the right side of O back and right, find something to perform before myself, providing me enough stimulation not to lapse into mnemonic schizophrenia. Get it over with assignment, get your friendly, helpful drug dealer to help assimilate yourself.
A little bit judgy. A little bit judgy.
Assignment steps before the colorful collage paper, vibrating in the after effect of the thought that provoked it. Slowly, so as not to drip on clothing or whatever I'm reclined on, I unlatch the tiny bottle of bubbles and engage it, gingerly holding it between my knees for the next 10 minutes, slowly lifting it millimeter by millimeter to engage a full cylinder of air and top it off with a light twisting motion.
Jaunty, coherent text. That seems like
Assignment over. I drop it on all fours and sit back on my bed to wait for a count of 10. I lean over and open my nightstand drawer, lift out the book, Yellow Pages, and set it on my lap.
What are you gonna do with that? Is it not called Yellow Pages, or is it Yellow Pages?
For 10 minutes I slide my eyes over the tiny type, each word a degree, a heading, a mile marker. 20 words in 10 minutes, 350 words in an hour, 800 words in 2 hours. 7,200 words by tomorrow night. The jingle of my dog tags resonates around my collarbone. Jim, you're an idiot. What is she doing with those words? Easy for a video to say what words don't mean. It isn't as though I'm ignorant of the context in which those words are being used, but they could stand in for anything: a feeling, an ache, a horror. They ache like a rotten tooth when you think about them. Wisdom tooth? Nonsense. The truth is, words were weapons first, they still are, of course. That's all that language ever was or could be. You forgot about tooth and claw? Those were the first weapons. Fuck ya one. I said fuck ya Damn IT. Someone's at the door. Shit, what time is it? Oh fuck it. Louder. Louder. Click. Lydia? There's a girl in my freezer, you need to call the police. No, I won't get to sleep, you call them and come over here if you don't want me to use that bad language again. What's that? Why?
And that's the cliffhanger. I'm tired. Wait, I'm not tired. I should go to bed. I'm glad we got to fix this. I'm glad we got to repair. That was awesome. I don't know how good the reboot is, but we'll see. Good night, everyone.